Mystics with first possession. Dolson and Sykes back into the ballgame. Austin down low, gets that off the window against Boston.
Paint points are going to be a premium, and that's where the battle is going to be won or lost in this game. Also, I had that number 2 circled after that first quarter, so taking care of the basketball a lot better and scoring in the paint.
Bonner, foul line jumper goes, soft touch.
As always, DeWanna Bonner. I cannot believe she's been in the league 15 years, but she has just been so steady and fierce with how she approaches the game every single day and night.
Austin tried to go back toward Melvin, threw it off of the foot of Cunningham. Cunningham lost the ball. Here's Sykes, who loses the handle on that one.
Citron was on that left corner, salivating for a catch-and-shoot trip fever. Good job by Jade Melvin to snake herself through and stay aggressive on Sophie Cunningham.
And an offensive foul called on Sophie Cunningham.
And that is and Jade Melvin, she's a dog, especially on the defensive side. She takes so much pride in getting stops like that. I'd love to see it from young players.
Austin fading off one foot. What a touch.
Not the one-legged fader. Shakira Austin with the flick of the wrist. And again, her presence has been missed.
Bonner, too strong on that. Rebounded by Dolson up the floor. Citron able to collect. Bobbles it. And now Sykes. Tried to go to Dolson, taken away by Cunningham.
Cunningham sniffed that out on that weak side. Came for the interception.
Mitchell attacking, kicks it. Bonner. Back with Mitchell. Boston, nice seal inside, gets behind the defense, puts it up and in.
Well, that was so tough because it looked like Shakira Austin, his teammate. You got to get there like your hair's on fire and try to wall up because Leah Boston shoots it at a 61% clip. She's not going to miss those in there.
Melvin lobs it into Dolson. Dolson with the sock touch off the window.
Big mama step. With some great mitts right there. Falling out of managed to get that bucket to drop. Speaking of leadership, Slim and Steph for Washington, they have been so good at sharing what it takes to continue to build this young team, but it's also been on the wing, and they love to run that slip cut as well from the slot extended just outside the lane line.
And ask them to look at that because Mitchell looked like she was bleeding from the face and kind of like lobbied for it.
Yeah.
And I asked Steph White, you know, the silver lining of this injury, and she said she's going to see the coaches to hear those conversations as well. You've covered Caitlin Clark. She has a high IQ. What does this do for her?
Well, it's probably killing her to be sitting over there. I talked to her a little bit before the game, and she said, oh, it's just unfortunate I can't play.
Austin with the jumper. She's on a heater right now.
She is, but Caitlin Clark said, you know, it's unfortunate I can't play, but I'll be back soon enough. But the way she said that, her top lip, Megan, was rolled up, and she wants to be out there competing with her teammates for sure. But it does teach her patience, but it does teach her that she has to be 100% healthy to be able to go.
Dantis 3 doesn't go. Fighting for the loose ball rebound is Sykes and Cunningham. Cunningham going to get whistled for the foul. 5 of 6 shooting, 12 points. Shakira Austin off the bench.
Yeah, well, I love that. I mean, but you learn a lot. I mean, Shakira also missed some games. You were talking about Caitlin Clark missing some games. You learn a lot when you sit and watch because your mind is operating and not do it.
Mitchell attacking, gets it over Austin and the foul.
Down to this game, averaging just under 18 a game. Knocking in her triples at a 35% clip. But then you have to play her honestly because she can get you downhill just like that in a cross match and catch a body at the rim.
32-27 lead here for Indiana, second quarter action. And it'll be Mystics ball side out of bounds as they call.
Star as a pro. Just love to watch her climb as well as a player.
Sykes on the cut. Stops on a dime. Turns, fades. Doesn't go. Cunningham the rebound.
I like that motion action by Washington though with that weak side. They're trying to get Sykes some touches.
Mitchell 3 doesn't go. Pushing is Sutton up the floor. Citron running the floor. Almost gets it. Edwards, the offensive board, puts it up and in.
Megan's second chance points. Foul right there by Sonia Citron, just didn't trickle in like the one earlier. But Aaliyah Edwards did her job and sprinted. You have to treat every shot as if it's going to be a missed shot.
Cunningham has that strip, goes off of her foot. They say it will be Mystics basketball. And a timeout on the floor, 32-29 Fever.
In leadership and the championship acumen that we were discussing earlier, but they have that in place now. Now health has to play a part.
Iriafen rolling off the screen, blocked by Dantas, and it will stay with Washington. 6 seconds on the shot clock for the Mystics to work with.
Well, I like that action again for Washington. Setting and utilizing great screens in the quarter court will free you up for more opportunities than not.
4 seconds, Sykes pulls and hits it.
I hope the bear over there on the sideline was Brittany Sykes is saying something after she knocked down that cold-blooded triple.
Iriafen. Now Sykes, guarded by Mitchell. 10 on the shot clock. Attacking Mitchell, does not go. Iriafen tapped that, unfortunately, into the hands of Dantas. Pushing up the floor. Citron doing a good job deflecting that out of bounds and avoiding running into the chairs.
And re-screen by Howard. And that's what Indiana's going to do. They're going to screen you to death, and you better communicate defensively if you're Washington against it.
Howard comes down with the rebound. They're going to get a loose ball foul called. They call it on Melbourne.
Early in the shot clock, and you better maneuver against it. You better communicate to your teammates. You better get skinny and better be ready to lock in on your closeouts and be on your toes so that you can move and direct.
Colston off the screen. Comes out to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Inside Howard. Howard backing down Iriafen. 2 seconds. Turns. Hangs. Sykes with the rebound.
Oh, my. Sykes went up to the penthouse for that one. 2 high hands.
Iriafen. And a whistle. And a foul.
Well, that's what happens when you take a hard cut. Right? You got to move. Tried to hold, and that's why she was whistled with that foul.
Iriafen. Now Sykes, 10 on the shot clock. Working off Iriafen. 8 seconds, 6 seconds. Melbourne, 4 seconds. Attacking. Drops that in.
Yeah, that play was set up by Brittany Sykes. That's a screen assist for Sykes.
Hull was running the floor. And Melbourne is going to be whistled for the foul on the opposite end.
And test her at the rack.
Hull misses the first. The other aspect, Christy, to the free throw situation for Indiana is as much
game reps, too, to get in. And I'm sure Steph White will say that's what's missing because, you know, they definitely have strikers who can.
Hull was able to split the pair on that one. Engsler. Sykes work off of her.
DHO with Engsler and Sykes.
Iriafen picked up by Dantas.
Got to empty out the weak side to take the help away.
Goes baseline on her. Left back short.
And maybe finish with that left hand. Dantas was looming behind her. Right hand finish on the left side is tough.
Here's Howard. Mitchell works off of her. Goes to her on the roll. Howard drops that in. Howard now up to 10 points in the ballgame.
How long was Howard hanging? Is Tasha Howard getting the job done inside for the Fever.
Dantas strips and tips it to Mitchell. Mitchell down low as Howard left open, and they're going to get her for steps.
Lucky because she was on a whole island sipping a lemonade.